It's not easy. If I'm honest, it's not easy. You come from 2 championships. You are used to, being in this room, but actually after a race, because you win or you are in the podium, and now for us, it's already a mega job if you are going to Q2 or fighting for Q3. But, there is always going to be someone paying this price at the beginning. If you see George Russell at the beginning of his Formula One career, I don't think he scored a point in his first season in Formula One or something like this. And now, he's one of the best drivers in the grid and doing such a great job. And I wouldn't say fighting for the championship right now, but he's constantly in the podium or fighting for things. So it's all about having patience. There's nothing much I can do right now. Just learn, try to grow as a driver in these tough moments and do a better job every race weekend. And yeah, get better, because I'm not fighting for points right now. That's the realistic situation, not me, not Nico. Nico did a very good job in Australia when a messy race and managed to score points. But realistically, in the last 3-4 rounds, we have not been able to be there by pure pace. And what we need to do now is try to point the team in the right direction with the development of the car. Because we saw last year with Sauber as well, they were last through the whole year basically. And I think 1 upgrade or 2 upgrades they were back on fighting for Q3. So in this world, I've learned something, that everything can happen, so we cannot give up.
How does the car feel?
Well, again, I've never driven any other Formula One car that is not a Sauber, in a race or anything. Definitely dirty air is for everyone, but we seem to struggle, quite a lot to overtake, and when we get too close to people, it just feels that you lose a lot of aerodynamics and everything, downforce. So it's just tough, because sometimes we feel that we have the pace. The pace is there, it's probably not to score points yet, but we are working on that. But sometimes, better at least than the guys we are around. And then as soon as we get close, just lose quite a lot of grip, and has been quite tough to overtake, to at least try a move, to be side by side at the end of the straight, or even at a position that you can dive bomb. But, last weekend was very tough because I was not even in that situation. So yeah, just a shame, because I want to be fighting again for something. I want to be fighting for overtakes and for positions, and so far this year has been very tough to not being able to do that. Most of the times it's an undercut you do in the pit stop, or try to stay a bit long to try something different, but not really an overtake on track.